Welcome to another recipe video. It's long since we did one, and today we are going to do a one-pot meal. So I'm just cutting my meat. I'm always saying cut into your desired shape and size, so that's your choice. We are going to make meat or beef, potatoes, and some paprika. So after cutting, I always wash my own. If you don't, no worries, just do as you always do. After washing, I put it to the fire, add water and some salt, then boil. If you always don't add salt, forget about it. So the main thing is to put meat and let it boil. So allow it to boil. You can skim the meat if you want, but let it boil. Skimming means removing these takatas on top, but I'll just let it boil with them, no wahala. And then I will be cutting this in preparation for the next step. I'll use one large onion, this paprika that will act as vegetables, and then these tomatoes. I need garlic also, and I will be crushing this and adding to the boiling meat. Oh, before I forget, I will also be peeling potatoes and boiling, but meanwhile I think I'll deal with this first and then peel this. So I'm going to add this garlic to the boiling beef. It's not a must. If you don't use garlic, just leave it aside, but I love garlic. If you follow me, you know I love garlic. The only thing I don't add garlic to is tea, but I love garlic. I am going to leave this yellow paprika out. I'm just going to use the red one, which also look like the tomatoes, but this one is a no. Let's go with green and red. So water is over. I'll be using that sufuria, and my ingredients are also ready here, including the potatoes. So I think I'll just switch this off, prepare the potatoes, and then we continue. But I will transfer to this big cooking sufuria. Again, I always say cut your vegetables to your desired shape and size. So I'm boiling my potatoes with water and salt only, and that's it. And that's it. Then after that we can deep fry them and then add them to the beef. Do not overboil. If you think they're ready, better strain them and then let them drain properly, because they're going to be deep fried. Make sure the water is completely gone. Add some oil, and you can add your onions or onions, whatever it is. I'm using this big sufuria so that I can be able to stir nicely. As always, stir from time to time. Of course, this is going to be enough for 2 people, for my sister and I. In fact, we can even eat it 4 or 5 people. Anyway, today we are going to let it fry until it's golden brown. Then we can add our tomatoes. If I didn't add garlic before, I would have added now, but I'm going to add Royco and some spices that have garlic. I think that's why I'm not going to add more garlic, but depending on the taste, I might. So the down part of the cooking pot is part of the recipe. You see, both of them are turning to golden brown. I think I'll now add my paprika. This is a good color now. even smells so good. So this is dry fry. So if you wanted to have beef dry fry, you would have eaten it the way it was, but we are going to do wet fry. Paprika disappointed me. And we can add our tomatoes, kabisa kabisa. Yeah, that's kind of much, but remember the potatoes will be coming in here. So, you see, I told you the sufuria burning was part of the recipe, so the taste is going to be there. We let it cook and then add this as the last thing. Meanwhile, I will be deep frying the potatoes. My policy: stir from time to time. You must be wondering what's happening. Relax, I am the cook. Add all the spices that you can add to your beef fry. My favorite, you know it. And of course do what? Stir. That is sauce from the tomatoes, so it's coming. It's coming. Remember, we will not be adding any water or any sauce, so it's supposed to go this way, and we are going to add the potatoes. Oh, this is it. So I think it's time for us to add the potatoes, and then lastly garnish with this paprika. So that's what I was craving. Hey, my friends, you should try this recipe. Try this recipe. Let me add this kabisa kabisa. And stir, of course. Make sure you always taste the food and correct the seasoning. I think you can just see and no, this thing is tasty. This thing. Try it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. In fact, this is food for 3 people. Hey! So we come to the end of the recipe. If you like it, of course, you know to do, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, and do what? And share this video. Let me enjoy my food. Where. So please make sure you try this recipe, and if you try it, don't forget to tell me of the outcome. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.